Hi, it's Natasha, and if you are new to my videos and my channel, what I do is I give you my full, honest experience, opinions, reviews. I just share my knowledge and my experiences, personal experiences in regards to items, and hopefully I'll be able to also do services, brands, at a certain point. But for now, I'm just focusing on items. And right now, I want to talk about my Louis Vuitton Cite GM. This is it right here. Excuse me. This is it right here. If you can see it. This is a discontinued or retired design. And let's see. It's a top handle bag. I'm going to measure it by inches. So the length of this bag from seam to seam, that was the wrong end, is 14 3/4, almost 15. The height from seam to seam is 9 3/4. The width is 4. Oh, the width is 4 1/4. Right there. Okay, so it is stuffed with just paper packaging. It's what I call the stuffing that they put in when you buy something online, just to make sure your items don't get damaged. So that's what I use to do that. This is 14 years old, going on 15 in October. The date code is inside on the D-ring right here. Right there, that's the date code right there with the D-ring. I never use the D-ring at all. I don't feel comfortable using D-rings because of the fact that it makes me worry that it could damage the lining, as well as my other items that I have inside. It has this giant pocket in it, and it says Louis Vuitton, made in France. It has 2 side pockets here. One is pretty wide, and the other one is really tight. And because this was made in 2002, the touchscreens, smartphones, weren't really that predominant at the time. So I think that's why they probably designed it like that. You can't put pens in there. I don't. I don't really know what I put in this small pocket. I don't know if I even use it. I use the big pockets, both of them. I think I use the big open pocket for my keys, and then the zipped, if I do put anything in there, it would be Cles. Something, you know, something that I want to keep inside. The zipped pocket in the back, this one goes all the way here. So it's a pretty deep pocket right here. The story about this bag, I got this almost 15 years ago. And because for whatever reason, I forgot I had this bag and I haven't used it in the past few years. But before that, I used this a lot. A lot. And if you can see the deep color, deep honey patina on it. And I use a lot of hand creams. And I touch this all the time. It's very, very soft due to the natural oils and due to time, wear and tear. Because I forgot all about this bag, it wasn't until a few days ago that I started cleaning the hardware, and that's why it's super shiny right now. It is completely very beautiful and gold tone. The keys are still a little bit tarnished. I'm having a hard time cleaning that. But the zipper parts, this used to be kind of, it didn't really have the gold tone to it. Or it kind of had like a silvery kind of tone to it. So it did, what I used is the the Twinkle Brass and Copper cleaner. I will link my one of my videos on what I use to clean my Louis Vuitton bags. And like I said, I didn't remember having this bag, so I didn't really clean it and condition it until this year. So shame on me. And because of that, there's cracking everywhere. Everywhere. The entire strap is filled with slight cracks. The piping is pretty good. This one in the corner right here is really taking a toll. The other one right here is about to crack and separate. So I tried as much as possible to just do all of that because it is kind of a hassle and it does cost money to get it repaired and get all of my Vachetta changed. I'm not going to do that until it's completely unusable. So if I think that there are certain parts that are completely exposed, like if the piping is completely exposed and cracked and I feel like it's going to damage the canvas, then I will get it repaired as soon as possible, because once your canvas is damaged, Louis Vuitton is never going to touch it. Having issues on your canvas is like cancer. They are never going to touch it. It is terminal. You are going to say goodbye to your bag. Because you don't want it to get worse and you don't feel very attached to it, a lot of people do sell them, and there are Facebook groups for that do recycled or refurbished, or I don't know how they call it, like handmade item. They will use authentic Louis Vuitton canvas that the entire item, when they bought it, is complete junk. And the pristine parts, they're gonna reuse it for different things, and it's incredibly beautiful and creative. So if you're having that issue and your bag is as old as mine, or at least over 5 years old, the only thing you can really do is you either keep your bag and you have this ugly hole or cracking on the canvas, or you sell it to one of those creative, wonderful people. So what I do is I take care of my items really well, as much as I can. And again, this is a 14-year-old bag going on 15 in a few months, and it's still in really great condition. I have no issues in the canvas. Most of the issues to me are on the handles. The Vachetta does have a lot of slight cracking. It is completely covered in cracks, and the inside lining has stains in it. Other than that, it's still really usable. I still love using it. If I wasn't pregnant this summer, I probably would have used it not every day, because I do rotate my bags. That's just me. And I don't do it every day. I don't have a schedule. I don't do it every day, every week, or every other week. It's up to my personal preference or my mood if I want to change it or not. So it can be, sometimes it can be, I will change it in the same day or different days, or I'll change it 3 times in that week. So there's no schedule. The handle drops this is 11 inches. I measured this earlier. 11 inches. I'm 5'5", so this is what it's going to look like. And since I'm pregnant, I have a belly right here. So here we go. This is what it's going to look like in the front. And this is from the side view. And this is from the back view. There you go. It is roomier than you think. The reason I don't use it is because since I've gotten pregnant, I've noticed my my doctors have noticed that I metabolize my calories and my food intake really fast. I can't hold my weight. I mean, I can't gain a lot of weight, even though, you know, I'm showing so much. So because of that, when I even go to 3 or 4 different rooms inside my home, there are times in which I do feel lightheaded, woozy, and I have to sit on the floor. It's emergent. If not, I will just fall. It's incredibly dangerous. So what I do with my bags now, because of that, and you have to hydrate a lot, I need space in which I can have one water bottle as well as my snacks. So I usually bring one snack container. I just put it in a Ziploc bag, and I just don't want to overstuff my bags. And with this, if I have to do that, I can't fit a water bottle. I can't fit my snack, and I have to downsize with a smaller wallet, which I have a Victorine wallet. And if I really, really do need to downsize from that, I have to go through the Cles. Now, the reason I don't prefer the Cles anymore, it's just due to our recent insurance. I have 3 insurance cards just for medical, all of our health insurance. And one of them, they're so horrible and cheap that they won't send out a hard card. So I had to print out the proof of insurance from them. And if I use a Cles, it's just going to get crumpled and torn and destroyed. So I don't want to keep on printing my insurance card just for that reason. So because of that, I don't use my Cles. But before, when I used to only have insurance card or cards that were hard enough that it felt like a credit card or a debit card, or even like a gift card. It was like a hard plastic card. Then it would be fine with me to use the Cles, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. So that's why I have a Cles, the Vernis Cles, and I will also link that below, because you know, I mentioned that, just, you know, anything related to this video, I will link down below. So because this is a retired design, I have noticed in my Louis Vuitton group in Facebook that it's not all the time, but there are times in which you can see that you can acquire this in a pre-loved market. Is it as common as other designs? No. I don't really frequent Fashion File, and I don't frequent pre-loved market. But before doing this video, I did go through eBay, and they do sell this at the site in all 3 different sizes. The PM, which is the small one, the MM, which is the medium, and the GM, which is this one, which is the large. And what I've noticed, the majority of them is the MM size. To me, that was just a little too small for me, because this is kind of like a compact, kind of a summer cute little small and spring bag for me. And this is that was the reason why I wanted to get it, because usually, you know, you kind of want to go, you know, in those lighter months, you kind of want to get like a smaller bag, like just easy to go. And so that's why I have this. I don't know the dimensions of the other sizes, and I don't know if it's exactly the same inside as well. What I do know, they are smaller. That is it. I did notice that they were on eBay. But again, I don't really have a huge huge experience or huge background experience in regards to purchasing pre-love. So if you do want to go to that route, make sure you do your research and make sure you're careful, because I don't know how good it would be to buy through eBay, and I don't know how good, I just don't know a lot of experience on that. So I don't want to encourage someone that also has the same experience as mine, or probably less. If you are a really good shopper of pre-loved items and you've gone through it before and you know what you're doing and you want this bag, I've seen this on eBay, just kind of glance. I didn't do an extensive look for it. I did just do a quick glance, probably less than a minute, and I did see a few of them there. So you do have, my point is that it is available for purchase if you are interested. So you have that. Would I recommend this? Yes. I do recommend this. I will try this in fall and in the winter if it will be comfortable on my shoulder with my coat, because my fall coats are usually thick. They're mostly shearling, and I think I have, yeah, all my coats, my fall coats are thick. My winter coats, I have to wear fur. It is so cold for me. It's too cold for me. For spring, I usually, I can use my fall coat sometimes, or I will use like a thick sweater or thick hoodie or something, still like a thick sweater or something. I'm still gonna get cold, so I will test it at around that time frame just to see if I can use it then, and if I can, I probably will. The only thing that will probably also put a part in it is because I'm going to be a first-time mom in September, and I don't really know exactly what my checklist is going to be for a must-have to what I will need to leave the home with my baby. So I hope I can use this when I'm with my baby outside my home. If not, I'm probably going to stick with a bigger bag. I really do love this bag. Sometimes I do kind of wish that the strap drop is 15 inches instead of 11. I do wish for that sometimes, and I do sometimes kind of wish that this was wider, maybe at least 5 or maybe 6 inches wider. I mean, no, not extra, but instead of like a 4 1/4 wide, I would have probably liked it if it was like 6 or 7 inches wide, just due to the fact that the height is kind of low for my requirement of what I would prefer, what my bags are. But I still love it though. I still love it. And if you've noticed, this is almost a 15-year-old bag. If you've noticed the quality, and this is why I really love Louis Vuitton, the quality of it, it's still a very beautiful, very usable bag. So I think at some point I will probably do a video about my opinion and my experience about the different canvases of Louis Vuitton. You are going to notice that most of my Louis Vuitton items are going to be Monogram canvas. It is my favorite print of all time. To me, it is very classy. It is classic, and I wear it all year round. I think you can wear it in the summer, spring, fall, winter. It doesn't matter what time of the year. It doesn't matter what day of the year. It doesn't matter any occasion. I think you can always do it. That's my personal preference, and that is my personal style. I think you can use it for any reason, and the versatility of it, and that's why I prefer this print the most. I hope you really enjoyed my video sharing my wear and tear and my review of my bag. the Cite GM. If you liked it, I'm sorry, I'm stammering. If you liked it, I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, suggestions, if you just want to drop by and say hi, that is all welcomed. If you want to subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos and be alerted with upcoming videos that I will be recording and uploading for my channel, feel free to subscribe. Everybody's welcome, and I will be very, very happy about that. Thank you so much for watching my video in regards to my review for my Louis Vuitton Cite GM. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.